Hi, I'm Cithryth, and you're watching episode 64 of my LOTRO Lore Master Let's Play. I have some exciting news. Well, I mean, if you're in outfits, it's pretty exciting. Someone on my server finally started selling steel blue dye in the auction house, and as you can see, I have a new outfit, and it is made with steel blue dye. I'm really loving this dye. It's amazing. I wish we had had this dye since the beginning. It's such a pretty nice navy blue with like a very slight green undertone to it. I really like it. So here's my outfit right now. It's pretty cool. It's got these like wingy looking shoulder guard things. Feathers on the cloak. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Okay. So what are we doing today? We are killing Hendraveil and elks or elk I guess, and bears and crawlers and stone trolls and flies and bats. So basically, we're just gonna go around and kill everything in the Trollshaws. In other words, I don't know what I got on my horse, because there is a bunch of bears right over here. I don't really walk that far to get to the bears, but I guess I got on my horse anyway. Oh, and here's a Hendraveil as well. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty easy questing, because it's just, you know, killing everything. No discrimination, basically. I guess I should get out my pet, though, just to make it easier. Oh, there's a wolf there. Right. Okay. That's cool, I guess. We can kill that wolf, too. Yeah, so while I'm killing bears, I guess one of the things that got talked about in one of the recent Taking the Hobbit to Isengard livestream things, that Rowan, Campbell, said that they're thinking about starting the Beornings at level 50. Now this is something, like, you know, the Beornings, like the class, you know, what I'm talking about. Rather than starting at level 1, like every other class in-game, starting them at level 50. Now, I know that there are some reasons that they've suggested that. Reasons such as... what are the reasons? Wait, the main one is lore reasons, because Beornings live kind of between Dale and the Misty Mountains, and so having them start at level 50 around the Misty Mountains, I guess, Moria-ish maybe, makes lore sense for them. Another potential reason is that then they don't actually have to develop and balance the class from levels 1 to 49, they just start at level 50. And like, another reason, I guess, that there could be is because people, you know, by the end of this year, we're going to have 105 levels to get through. And, you know, some people don't want to have to go through all those levels. And, you know, new players might be, I guess, intimidated by 105 levels kind of thing. I don't think they should do this. I think starting at level 50 is a bad idea. I mean, I understand some people do want to start at level 50. Obviously, they sell that Gift of the Valar in the store, and people start at level 50. I don't know if I have seen anybody. I guess I wouldn't really know if I saw someone that just started at level 50 and didn't actually like level up to level 50. But anyways, my point is, I personally would not want to play a class that starts at level 50, because for me the fun is in the journey in LOTRO. I mean, obviously you guys have been watching me level this character from level 1. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't like it. I'm level 40 now, I'm halfway to level 41. Like, I wouldn't be on like episode 64 of this freaking Let's Play if I didn't like leveling characters through the lower levels as well as the higher levels. And so I think that's a really big part of the game, and to just kind of say that this class can't do that part of the game on level like every other class, kind of not so great. I would not pay for a class that starts at level 50. I don't think it's a good idea. I can understand why they would want to. Like I said, I totally get it. But it's not for me. Look at this random supplier, like, just chilling. Hello, Pothlorn. Chilling in this rock, selling supplies. That's cool, I guess. Kind of random. I guess I'll repair. Thanks, random dude. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right, so I don't like the level 50 thing. Also, my thing, I don't really agree that it makes more lore sense. to have them start at level 50 and have them start in the Misty Mountains, because I mean, you can already start as a man from Gondor or Rohan or Dale, so you have to go farther than the Beornings anyway, through some pretty not so great areas full of like fighting and stuff. So like, how did they end up in Archit? Like, because people are, and I read some people on the forums like, why would a Beorning end up in Archit? Like, why? Like, I don't want to start a character where I'd be confused about why they are in Archit. Well, technically, everybody is confused about why their character starts in Archit. Like, it just doesn't make sense for some people. That's why it's called a role-playing game. You have to make up the story, like the backstory of your character. Like, the quests don't tell you the backstory of your character. The quests set up what you are doing right now. You have to make up your own backstory, and that's, you know, part of the whole game. That's the thing. That is the thing. So, I don't know, to say that, oh, well, why would I be in Archit? Well, why are any of us in Archit? Why is a dwarf from the White Mountains all the way in Arid Luin? How did they get there? I mean, they'd have to go through Rohan, and, like, Isengard is, you know, rising and being terrible and stuff, so why does that make sense? Why does a Beorning not make sense? Another thing is people are saying that, like, oh, well, if they turn into a bear, they have to be epic. But, I mean, it's tough to talk about something like that, because there's not a whole lot of information in the lore about Beornings. Like, you know, with classes where it's like, oh, they wield swords like a champion, like, you can kind of, like, you know, that's not an unusual thing to just pick up. But, like, with the Beornings, like, oh, well, they turn into a bear, it has to be epic. But, like, they have to be, like, really powerful and stuff. But I disagree. I can totally see how a, Beorning might, like, kind of, I don't know, maybe orphaned Beorning, I don't know, something, could be, you know, not so great at their powers, or not really proficient at, I don't know, utilizing their bear skills. Like, maybe they just kind of flail wildly, but then as they, like, level and progress, they're, you know, and gain wisdom about themselves through, you know, questing and such, and helping the rangers, around Bree and stuff, they figure out how to be a better Beorning, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a million reasons, maybe not a million reasons, but there's plenty of reasons that you can think of for a Beorning to end up in Archit. And you also have to remember that, like, oh yeah, like, we're not, like, everybody's like, oh, Beornings are, like, extra special, but technically our characters already are supposed to be extra special. Like, we're not supposed to be everyday people. We are supposed to be slightly out of the ordinary special. Not super extra special like Fellowship, for example, but special enough that we are doing this. Like, and helping these people in quests. Like, we get to talk to Frodo. People don't get to talk, like, that's not a thing. So, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I don't think it makes sense lore-wise, and I don't think it's a good idea to just force people to skip 50 levels of content if they don't want to. So, I should check where I'm at for all my quests. Hold on. Flies, still have to kill one fly. Still have to kill bats, and crawlers. Okay. I don't think there's any this way, so I have to go in a different direction. But anyways, what else was I saying? Right, so if someone wants to start the class at level 50, that should be an option. I mean, technically we have that option now for all the classes via the Gift of Valar, but I'm just saying, like, forcing everyone who wants to play this class to start at level 50 and only giving them half as many levels to journey with and progress through and enjoy seems like it's shortchanging the people who want to, like, do all those levels. Like, I like the starting areas. Like, they just revamped the Trollshaws and North Downs. What was the other zone they revamped? Misty Mountains. Yeah, we haven't even gotten there yet. They just revamped all those zones. If you start at level 50, you miss all of that. So what's the point at that point? Also, another reason to start at level 1 rather than level 50, I think, or at least for me personally, and I know some other people feel this way as well, is, I don't like starting at high levels because, at level 50, look at all the skills I have at level 40. can you imagine how many skills I'm going to have at level 50? Or as a Beorning, how many skills I'd have at level 50? That's a lot of skills, especially to just be thrown into that as the start. Because it's not like, you know, you get to build it up over time. That's the nice thing about starting characters from level 1. You start with like 2 or 3 skills. And from there, you build up your skills. So it gives you time to learn your skills, and it gives you time to like learn when they're appropriate to use, when they're best to be used, like what kinds of rotations work well together, and then like slowly fold in more skills as you get them. Whereas with level 50, it's just boom, there you go, whole bunch of skills. I can imagine like starting a class at level 50 and just standing there like staring at my skill bar for ages. Like anybody who's done the betas or anything, like, you know, if you've used the Isengard Tavern and you've made an auto-level character, and you have to, even a class you already know, and you have to arrange your skill bars and stuff, it takes ages. It's so long, and it can just be really frustrating. So to start at class level 50, I just don't think it's a good idea. I mean, especially with such a new class. It's one thing if someone already has been playing, and they want to do that, then that's fine, that's their choice. That's the thing, this is all about choice, I think. Giving people the option to start at level 50, or the option to start at level 1, should be the goal. Alright, finished off all of the killing things quests, so time to head back to Thornhat. However, I think I'm going the right direction. I've got a little something to show you guys that, you know, I think everybody who's ever seen Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or read the books will understand and would enjoy seeing. So I'm going to take you there. Alright, it's just up ahead here, down amongst the trees and the rocks. The Stone Troll's Glade. Now, if you've read The Hobbit or if you've seen the movie, you'll know that these are Mr. Bilbo's trolls that he and Gandalf tricked into, you know, sticking around until after the sun came up. And, yeah, so then they turn into stone, because that's what stone trolls do. When they are out in the sunlight, they turn into stone. So that's Mr. Bilbo's trolls. It's pretty cool that they've got them here in a little campfire and, you know, all of that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the stone trolls. Alright, and we're in Thornhat, and so time to turn in quests. Although I guess it's just the one quest. Where do all my other quests have me turn in then? Where? Oh, I guess they're mostly North Trollshaws, Barracan, Rivendell, Last Bridge, Tenudir. Oh, and I'm still missing a fly. Shoot! Well, I spent a lot of time talking about Beornings and all that good stuff. And, yeah, so I think I'm going to end it here for now. Next time I'll keep working on these quests and, I guess, go around turning all these crazy things in. Except for maybe that one, because that's kind of annoying. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.